Hey guys, today we are going to be talking about the art of kicking tires. You may have heard stories or even seen pictures of the old timers walking around vehicles kicking tires, and there's actually a little bit of truth to it and reliability. Now granted, I have 17-inch tires on my Expedition. Now if you have smaller tires, well, it won't be as hard to find that noise, but with the bigger tires, you got to put a little more kick into it. And then just to give you a little story from the old days, guys would come out and they would kick their tires. They would start on the back, work their way up to the front, walk around and kick the right front, and then kick the right rear tire, listening to different sounds. Having said that, there could be a lot of things making the noise, so this is why you want to walk around and kick tires until you figure out where the noise is coming from. You could have anything bad from sway bar end links to lower ball joints, upper ball joints, to bushings, even bigger bushings, tie rod ends, a loose bolt or a loose nut, wheel bearings, and just a loose lug nut. Or even just some brake pads that are worn, broken, or loose, or have just come out of their retaining clips. This is why people get out and kick tires, especially the old timers, to find hidden issues, and also a good way to find out where the noise is coming from. If you know your noise is coming from the front, just simply get out and look at your tires. If you see uneven wear, especially on the inside or the outside, then more than likely your noise could be an upper or lower ball joint. Now, since my upper and lower ball joints have been replaced, I just have tires that need to be replaced. So always look at your tires on the front if you have a lot of noise, and that way you can probably figure out what's going on. Okay, now for my video purposes, we're going to go ahead and start kicking some tires, and what we're going to listen for is the sound when you hit that tire with your foot. As I kick this tire, you can hear the sound. It has a nice thud sound, so we'll go to the front right. Has a nice thud sound, sounds just like the front on the left side. The right rear. Alright, sounds pretty good, a nice thud sound, but I do hear a little noise right here. That is my hubcap, so that is nothing serious. So that tire sounds just like the other two. We are on our last tire, the left rear. Now you hear that sound? That sounds a little bit different. It almost sounds like someone's knocking on a piece of wood or a piece of metal. Let me do it one more time. So obviously this is where my problem probably is. So the next thing you want to do is go ahead and jack that wheel up and shake it and start looking. Get the front wheel's blocked and I got the back wheel in the air. And as I shake this tire, I have found my noise. And I don't know if you can see that, but I have a bad wheel bearing. Let me pull the camera just a little closer and you can listen to that. Hear that? So there is my noise. And guess who is going to be replacing a wheel bearing? There you go, kicking tires. Well, if someone looks at you and thinks you're crazy, well, you just may be saving yourself a lot of time and showing them something that they don't know about. Kids, if you're going to buy your first car at a used car lot, just simply get out and walk around the car, look, and just simply start kicking some tires. If you hear one tire sounding a lot different from the others, well, you might be putting a little more money into that car than you want to pay for. By just getting out, kicking a few tires, and listening, I have saved myself thousands of dollars by not buying a particular vehicle because it just sounded so bad. So this video is basically targeting the younger crowd out there. If you saved up your hard-earned money and you want to go out and buy a used car for the first time, don't be embarrassed. Get out there and walk around and kick some tires. Now, if you hear a tire that sounds completely different from the rest, well, bring that to the seller's attention, and maybe you'll get a better discount on the vehicle, and you can take that money and put it toward the repair of that vehicle. Folks, by getting out and kicking a few tires, your foot might get tired, but in the end, your wallet won't.